and we're finally back in the Aqueducts. Yep, hey everybody, this is Double RPG, and welcome to another episode of Double RPG Let's Play with Ninja Gaiden Sigma on the PS3. In today's episode, we are going to pick back up where we left off by trying to find the door that we can use the insect key, and we should be able to find it if we go up to basement 2, or the second floor basement. Yep, there we found it right there. And we'll see how far along we can get through here, but I don't think we're going to get through the whole thing in this episode, probably in the next episode or two. But anyway, let's get on with the episode that's already in progress. And as you can see right now, we have made it past that door that had the insect symbol, and let's see how far along we can get through here, and we are going to be stopped by some purple lesser fiends, and Schoolboy 333 is online. Yeah, I know, right? I just want to let you all know that if some of you have been following me on Twitter, my the video capturing for my next Let's Play has been finally completed. Yeah, I know, right? And right after this LP, you will see the next one. And I gotta say that the next LP that I'm going to do, it's probably going to be the best one that I'm going to be put together. It's I definitely think it's one that you guys are gonna really like, and I wouldn't doubt that it's going to dissatisfy you, or I would doubt it would dissatisfy you. I was gonna say I wouldn't doubt that it wouldn't dissatisfy you. Wait a minute. Wait, how would it go? I am confident that it will satisfy you, and I doubt it will not satisfy you. There we go. Yeah, I have confidence that this next LP that I'm going to do is one that you all are gonna like. Okay, enough blabbering about myself about my next LP, but just so you know, it's done. And it should debut, hopefully, since I should be able to keep intact with this game now, since I got done capturing the footage, I should be able to get it up probably sometime in June. Hopefully, yeah. Yeah, I should have it ready up by June, so. But like I said, it'll be one that you will definitely like with a passion. Yep, and as you can tell, we got ourselves a mini-boss that we had to fight. This is a giant worm, and this guy is pretty easy if you know how to fight against him, but the trick to the battle is that you do not want to get in the water where the giant worm is, and you have to take it down when it slams its body down onto the ground where Ryu Hayabusa is, and then that's when you can lay these, the attacks on the worm here. It's not that hard, but it gets tougher with when you have to fight against two of these things later on, which we won't get to this episode, but we will make it to the end, but we will not have time to fight against it. But as of right now, as you can see, its main attacks are, it has electricity, and then it will swipe its body across the stage here for you to try and dodge the attacks, and it will lunge at you to try and grab you so it can chew on Ryu's corpse like a mad thing, and it's not fun. It's not fun when Ryu gets chewed on by these enemies. I think that's probably his biggest weakness when he's fighting against these enemies, is that he's going to get chewed up. He's going to get grabbed by these enemies, and they're just going to have their way with him. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention that it also shoots electric balls too, so make sure that you dodge those as well, and you should be fine. And I think I've already mentioned this, but it'll lunge down into the water and surge some electricity around it to make things even worse. So just keep your distance from the attacks it makes, and just attack it, with your melee attacks, and then you should be fine. Yeah, there's really not much to say about this boss battle, and it's simply easy. I mean, it's when you have to fight against two of those things, that's when you really want to start worrying. Oh, nope, no, we're fine. And notice how the fiends, they squirt green blood. That is their blood color. I guess to differentiate itself from other beings, it needs to have different types of internal organs or something, like different blood color or whatnot. Okay, we got ourselves the Art of the Inazuma. Basically, it's a Ninpo scroll for lightning magic, and Inazuma is the representation of lightning in Japanese. So, yeah, that's a little tidbit of Japanese right there for you, in case if you all didn't know that. It's a pretty powerful Ninpo scroll too, which I gotta say. Okay, let's get this over here. And it's a great spirit elixir. And I think there's one other thing. Yeah, right over there. I think that is the first piece of the puzzle. Yeah, the red tablet of the stream. If you remember from that pedestal that we saw in the last episode before we closed, that is where we want to place that tablet on. So that way we can release the water drain in that one part, so that way we can get access to whatever it is that we need to get from there. I think getting access to that will get us the statue that we need to open that one door that we passed by from the previous episode. And yes, we have some more of these purple lesser fiends. I know. You know, there's really not that much to say here. I mean, it's just that most of the enemies that we fought here, and just with this thing, you know, with the stage, it seems to be kind of becoming like it, you know, it's empty spot to where I don't have to speak about it anymore. But no, there's going to be more to it as soon as we progress further beyond the aqueducts. We will be going underneath the aqueducts shortly sometime. And that's when I can start to pick up, you know, talking about things more, about where we're at and such. Okay, we got another chest, and we get ourselves a Life of the Gods. Nice. Okay, now that we got that, the red tablet, let's go ahead and move ourselves downwards, and let's make our way back over to the one room where we can place that tablet onto. And then we will move on further. No, we don't need to go that way. There we go. Hayabusa, the Redwater Reservoir. Funny how they call it the Redwater Reservoir, because the water isn't red. Yeah, I know, I had to throw in a pun right there. Okay, now, as we did that, the water is getting drained right here, and we should be able to find a passageway that will lead us in, you know, to where, you know, the water drained, because underneath us is a place that we can travel onto. So let's take care of these purple lesser fiends here, and then we should be able to make our way down. Yeah, take that. You don't mess with Ryu Hayabusa. No, 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 no. Oh, not to mention, E3 is coming up in a few weeks, and I'm getting pretty excited about that. I'm definitely looking forward to seeing what Nintendo has in store, and I definitely am looking forward to what, you know, what's in store for Ninja Gaiden, since Ninja Gaiden 3 is going to be coming out. And if I were to guess, it's probably going to be a multi-platform title. Oh, and speaking of new game releases, or new games that are coming to E3 or stuff, or just new games in general, I'm sure most of you were probably aware that as of today, Soul Calibur 5 has been officially announced by Namco Bandai. And yes, I'm definitely looking forward to Soul Calibur 5. I really like the Soul Calibur series with a passion, especially the second game, and well, the first and second one, they're my top favorites, but two mostly, the GameCube version, because it has Link in it, and I gotta say that doing a fifth game when they already wrapped up the story in the fourth game, that's a pretty ballsy accomplishment right there. But I'm definitely up for some more Soul Calibur, and nonetheless, there's also a new CG movie called Tekken Blood Vengeance, which I'm definitely am gonna have high hopes for when it comes out this summer. Hopefully we will get a localization over here, but at least keep the characters with their respective languages and such, because of their different ethnicities or foreign relations to their own countries and such. That would actually make it worthwhile. And we also got a little bit of insight that Tales of Grace's F for the PS3 is coming out in 2012, and Europe is finally going to get the game as well. So I give a big thumbs up to you Europeans who are going to get Tales of Grace's F. But still, I'm pretty bummed that we still have not gotten Tales of Vesperia on the PS3 over here. Out of all the things that can make it over here, why not the PS3 version of Tales of Vesperia? I mean, you released the Game Boy Advance version of Tales of Fantasia over here, despite not releasing the other versions here, so why not, Namco Bandai? I'm still waiting for it. You give me Tales of Vesperia on the PS3 over here in the US, you will definitely get a review, Namco Bandai. Oh, same goes for Konami, especially with Suikoden 2 coming on the PSN. You need to get it over here right away. Definitely looking forward to that game getting on the PSN. It's been way overdue, and you will definitely get a review and another LP from me based on that game. Well, I would definitely need to do the first one first for an LP before, doing the next one, but hey, I'm definitely up for getting Suikoden 2 on the PSN finally. But the only question is, when is it coming? Okay, now that we have the water statue, we can go ahead and open this door, and opening up this door will lead us to a pathway that will lead us below the aqueducts. But of course, we're going to have a little fun going down the hole, because there's going to be a lot of, may I say, bats? Yeah. In the underground waterway below the aqueducts, there is going to be plenty of bats that we can slice down here, and, I tend to have a lot of fun doing these parts, just to get the extra essence in. It's definitely a lot of fun. So, do it as many times as we can until we get all of them, but, I assure you, we will not be doing this, forever in every, spot that we come to that has bats like these. I know it's a really good activity to get some more essence, but, yeah, I don't need to be repetitive in showing the same footage in case we come back again. I mean, it's kind of the same thing with my Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep LP, because there were certain spots within the Let's Play that was the same when playing all the characters, so that's why I skipped over those parts. Oh, and I also got to mention that and speaking of Tales, I did manage to pick up grab back a copy of Tales of the Abyss on the PS2. I know that it's coming out on the 3DS later this year, and which I'm definitely going to get for my 3DS, but I decided to pick up Tales of the Abyss. I may do an LP on that too, you never know. Definitely would like to. I think it's a good Tales game, but my only problem with it is that the graphics are kind of outdated. I mean, it should retain that same cel-shaded feature as Tales of Symphonia and Tales of Vesperia, but that's just me. I mean, still a good game nonetheless, but the visuals could have been better. And going down this little ravine here, this is where we're going to get treated by those two worms that we're going to be fighting against. But we will have to do that in the next episode. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to end things off right here. So next time on Double RPG Let's Play with Ninja Gaiden Sigma on the PS3, we are going to be fighting against the two worms there. And then we are going to pick up where we left off. And maybe, just maybe, we'll try to finish up that chapter. But, if you have not done so already, please go check out my review of Dissidia 012 over at GotGame.com, and be sure to follow me on Facebook and Twitter. The links to all three of those places will be in the description, and I should be able to have Dissidia 012, my review of that game, up on YouTube and Screw Attack this either tomorrow, Friday, or Saturday, somewhere around there. But anyway, take care of yourselves, gamers, and I'll be sure to see you on the next episode. See you guys then.